PC crash. Fucked up. Hate that shit. Should be good now. Interesting to watch. Not so much to play. Started to stream it again. Will I regret starting this shit up? Possibly, because there might not be anything at the end that's gonna be notable. Look at the horns. Saw the antlers on it. Oh, stand for that. Bro, I need some icy hot or some shit, cause my shit hurts. Fucking neck. I got whiplash after being in a car accident yesterday. So my shit is just like, I'm in pain right now. I can't sit down, I gotta stand. Oh my lord, man, this shit hurts. I didn't feel anything yesterday. That's why I'm like so upset now. Like I'm in pain now. Like so weird. God. And the shirts. Skip this shit right now. Skip this shit right now. What the fuck is this? This game series. So fuck off. This is supposed to be a remake of the first game? What the hell? Why do you fumble so much? Well, it's free. Somebody's gonna be playing that shit. Somebody's gonna play it, right? I guess. This shit's free. I ain't playing that shit though.
Next, we got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay on the Warhammer 40k Dark Tide. That sharks follow up with quickly Tide suit. Dark Tide promises intense four-player co-op action, terrifying enemy horde to come against, and it's out on December 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
I do not think I'm gonna watch any other fucking... I don't even know if I want to watch the PC game show. Oh my lord. What is happening right now? I wonder if there's probably that one dude out there that's like, yo, this is... everything that's been shown is exactly what I wanted. Like... I mean... this shit can't please everybody, but goddamn, there's too many L's for me right now. I'm not seeing a single fucking game that I am slightly like excited about. Most of the stuff that I am sorta excited about, or not really, just like interested in, is stuff that I already knew about, like One Piece Odyssey, Soul Hackers 2. Like, that's it. I've forgotten about the other shit that I just saw like a few minutes ago, an hour ago. This shit's really an hour though. It is. I'm gonna watch a piece of game show. I'm definitely watching that Mother Direct. That's gonna be the day before I leave. for a week, so we'll see about that. Also, I'm interested in Capcom a little bit, but I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm not gonna watch that shit. I'm gonna look at something that comes up from it, but I ain't gonna watch the whole thing. Cause my expectations are my expectations are gone from the planet. They're out of the world. I'd be expecting like some Mega Man Legends 3 being continued development or some shit like that. Like a Battle Network. Actually, a Battle Network collection wouldn't be too far off of like the realm of expectations. But I doubt it's gonna be shown today. But I would love to play Battle Network. And maybe Bad Network Transmission, that one other game. But, you know. I definitely need to like take a cold shower after this or something. I need to alleviate the pain. This shit. I'm hurting all over. My goodness.
This October, Gotham Knights arrive.
Gotham Knights.
Up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Raven, and Robin, and Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal. Here's the executive producer, Aaron Martin.
So is the gameplay gonna be like the Arkham series? I haven't really seen too much of this game. I hope it will live up to those games. Hopefully. Yeah, that dude was doing Coffee Grinder? See, he got no headgear on, so I could just shoot him up real quick. Let's see the red hood, bruh. He ain't gonna use no fucking batons and shit spinning around. He's just gonna glick you and then walk away. Come on, let's see that.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome Bill Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and we're joking about that on the lots of that. Well, the good news, of course, is we have lots to share with all things Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is a big month actually for Last of Us fans. Last of Us 2-year anniversary of Last of Us. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, they're remaking the first game for PS5. Like, why? What are you doing? Remakes are supposed to, like, you're supposed to wait until a remake comes out. It's not even 10 years.
Yeah, so we have to start the show. But what I can tell you is that this game is as big as any of our single player games. The story, the way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. Our friend has a partner who plays in another place, another part of the United States, or the city. So our fans have already figured it out. And it's really fun. And it's being headed overall, and even
Oh, okay. I like the Uncharted games. Of the classic
Very
games.
exciting that this has evolved. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog storytelling for a live game.
it's something.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I can talk about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, that process, they've been filming, and it's pretty fun. Go from getting that, we get back to my dad, make it really good motion. Not only is it so good, the quality's so high, it's so authentic. And I just couldn't be proud of them. And they're actually their last day of filming.
The entire series last day of filming. And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that this is the collaboration and stuff talk about Pedro Pascal, not only directing the series, but the other episodes. Great feeling of yourself. Watching the nuance of things, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about the work. It felt so similar to those practices that we made the game. And it really feels like this is something special. And I would say this is the most authentic video game animation.
Well, I mean, that first image they put out feels like the video game I've seen, but other game stuff makes it look super legit. So that's awesome to see on the front side of it. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming up.
You'll hear about it very soon.
Okay. All right. Well, last of us is good. Very, very exciting. And I think you actually have a couple of actors for the show.
Oh, what's up, guys?
hello.
Surprise!
Troy's back again. Hello.
I know.
I'm a little confused, so I thought maybe Pedro Bella was Troy Ashton. Yeah.
So, when Craig and I started working on the show, we said, Troy and I should have a look. We're such fans of like the talent of what this creates and so we felt like it was such more than it has to be more than on the wraps for now. And then I'll move on to that.
And there's been so much stuff I
So-
feel like on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's
I'm gonna try to mute again. It's if it crashes again, I'm not gonna stream it. It's gonna turn my computer off.
Old hat. Like we've had.
Except for today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are
Man,
they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love just being a part of
I'm
this
so
world.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed world. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision. We're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at The Last of Us Part 1.
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where you could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
We're
studied.
seeing side by sides here just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC, we wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because it was.
Oh, I can't wait.
You guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new
Yeah.
animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, Uncharted 4, Last of Us
Yeah.
2, we apply to this, again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Skye.
Okay.
And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And
Well,
shortly thereafter on PC.
we will look forward to it. Now, Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games.
Okay.
I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save
But
it.
you do have a new project.
Do have a new project,
Okay.
but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate
Awesome.
it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Des with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look.
All right, I'm out. I heard him. I wasn't paying attention until I heard him say like the closing statements. You know how it sounds. He's like, all right, that'll do it for today. I'm like, bruh, come on now. I'm either gonna be watching a little bit of that PC game show or just waiting and then going right into the Mother Direct. All right, bro. Yeah, I'm out. No edit. You know, I'll play the edit. I'm gonna let my computer rest actually, so it doesn't die on me later on. Because I might do something later on, maybe. But holy shit, dude. Yeah. All right, I'm out.